Alright guys, so before the video start, I just want to let you guys know that the last video that I posted, I had a whole video planned out the week prior, but when I actually went back and to look for the footage, everything was corrupted. Not everything, but some stuff was corrupted. So I'm gonna just give you a basic rundown. So at the end of the clip, you seen that, you know, my tuner was like basically that I was 50% in the throttle and, you know, I needed to send new logs. So yeah, I was on some sketchy back roads and yeah, I didn't feel comfortable getting on the car.
Gay!
And I thought I got on it enough, which I didn't. And he sent me that email. So yeah, it was a sad day. But the video I'm showing you guys right now, this is me actually receiving that map. I believe it's 1.4. I believe it's 1.4. We received 1.4. We got the data logs for 1.4. My tuner sent out 1.5. 1.5, we flashed it to the car. And yeah, then we got data logs for that. And basically that came to a closing for my 93 tune. And that what leads us into the segment now of, you know, starting E30. What is going on YouTube? It is your boy S550 Dave and we're back with another video. Excuse the bonnet, you know what I'm saying? Your boy was in the crib. I wasn't gonna make this video, but I got bored, so I was like, man, let's just come on and just do it. So today's video, we're flashing the car with the E30 map. Yes, we're finally on E30. I'm happy as fuck about it. I don't know if you guys seen 1.4 and 1.5 revisions, but 1.4 was cool. 1.5 was cool. After 1.5, I sent him my revisions and he kept me on 1.5 and he asked me to do a 0 to 60 log. So I did the 0 to 60 log and he was like, you know, how aggressive do you want me to get with it? I was like, you know, let's start the E30 process because I really didn't want to be on 93 anymore. I'm done with 93, you know? So made the switch to E30, got the map. Yeah, we got the computer. Hold on, let me show y'all. Got the computer in hand, so we're gonna do this all mobily because you don't want to flash the car with the E30 tune without having E85 in it, the mixture. So what we're gonna do is first we're gonna head to the gas station that has E85. We're gonna fill the car up, and yeah, we're gonna flash the tune with the car. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, man. So we're on the road. We're about 14 minutes out right now, and yeah, I'm just excited for this E30 process, bro. Each revision that Ryan sent out with the 93, the car was getting faster, bro. I raced my buddy 50 Mustang, and it was damn near neck and neck the whole fucking night. So I'm excited to see what everything holds once I switch over to E30 and how fast the car gets off of that. But I'm gonna plug in a clip of me racing the 50 right now. So y'all guys can see that. But yeah, man, it was dead ass neck and neck the whole freaking night. And I can't, you know, I can't fathom how fast this fucking car is getting each revision. So it's only up from here. But Ryan had sent out the E30 tune to us, and basically he sent out another image, and it basically showed us how to fuel the car. So then, you know, you just follow the sheet that he sent you in the email, which I'm gonna post it on the screen. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna say too much. I'm gonna just, you know, catch you guys once we make it to the station. It's traffic right now. Jeez. Oh man, there's a cop. That's probably why so much traffic. So I made it to the station. We finna fill up the car. Oh yeah, y'all seen in the video that I had a 360 cam. Yes, we do have a 360 cam. Here it is. So we do have a 360 cam now. That's pretty cool. So, you know, content with this is going to be insane. But let's go ahead and fill this car up with E30. What we're doing is filling the car up with 93, since we already did the E85. And he said just do the rest with 93. So guys, we're back in the car. We've got the fuel all topped up, but now what we have to do before we start the car is we have to flash the E30 map onto the access port and flash it to the car. So got the trusty dusty laptop right here. So we're gonna go ahead and plug it up. I freaking open my computer to this. That's insane. No, genuinely, that's insane. Man, oh man, that was a long-ass process, bro. It just now finished. I think the computer shut off, too. Sheesh, man. If I would have known it had the update, I would have did this shit at the crib. Alright. So, for some reason, my access port wasn't connected to the computer, and I thought a nigga was gonna be stranded out here at this fucking E85 station. But it loaded up, so we're just gonna go to the email that Ryan sent us and go ahead and get this shit flashed, bro. So here we are. Same process as always. Now we wait. Of truth, is the car gonna brick itself or did we do good? Let's see. Oh, it started. No lights on the dash. It's on. Yay, we didn't fuck it up.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Nah, but on a serious note, though, Ryan sent out in the email also that to drive the car normally for 2 to 3 miles. So that's what we're going to do, heading back to my side of town because we're not on my side of town. But yeah, the car feels amazing. It doesn't seem like it's having any problems. It's not missing. So, you know, I'm really excited for it, you know? So let's just hop on the road. Bro, it is so crazy how I'm babying the car right now. Like, I got so many cars passing me, bro, but I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to fuck my shit up. Right now, we're 15 miles in. I think it was at 17 miles before we hopped on the highway. So, you know, Ryan said to give it 2 to 3 miles of a drive without getting on it, but I'm actually going to give it like 5, you know, just to be on the safe side. But she's driving fine. No major complaints, nothing serious, nothing, you know, nothing at all, you know. So I'm excited to see how she feels once I actually get on the car. I probably won't get on the car today, unfortunately, because, you know, as you can see the weather, you know, this weather plus 235s plus a E30 tune, yeah, I don't think it's gonna mix well. I mean, it wouldn't even mix well if I was still on my 93 map, you know. So we're just gonna, you know, drive the car normal right now. And yeah, I'll catch you guys once we make it back to the crib. Made it back home. Got the grub in the passenger seat. And I got one thing I want to show you guys before I head in the house. So with the E30 tune, it did come with some spice. It came with an aggressive burble tune. So I'm going to let you guys hear that. And this is how the burbles sound right now. I'm going to let you guys hear it. loud, bro. I wish I would have got a video when I was going through the tunnel, but yeah. That's how she sounds, man. She's running smooth on E30. I can actually smell it. And yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, I catch you guys. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna pick the camera up. I want to say this weekend. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. So today we're gonna be installing my spark plugs and my turbo smart wastegate, as you can see right there. So I don't know how much of this I'm gonna get on camera because my phone is dying. I didn't charge it. So yeah, but basically for the spark plugs, all you want to do, pop this bad boy off. It should be bam, 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 and I think it should come off for that. And then the spark plugs is just lined up in a row. And then for the wastegate over here, as you can see right there, honestly, I don't even, oh, okay. So the wastegate is right there, stock one. So basically what you'll have to do is you have to take off the heat shield, which is kind of a little hot. So not hot, but it's kind of a little warm. So I'm gonna give it time to cool off. But you have 2 bolts right there, and it should pop off, I believe. Yeah, it should pop off. Then from there, as you can see the rod down there, it's a clip or something that's holding that rod right there. You want to take that off, and you want to take those 2 bolts off right there. So this is what we're looking like. We've got the heat shield right here off of the turbo, and this shit was a pain in the fucking ass, but nonetheless we got it off. Got it off with a, what is this, 14 millimeter for the 2 stub bolts right there, and a 8 millimeter for the single bolt that goes in right here, and that'll be located down, I'm gonna show you right here. It'll be located down right here when you go to do it yourself. But yeah, that's how we're looking. Now what we have to do is pop off those 2 bolts right there for the wastegate, unloosen the clamp in the front, and then I think it's like a pin or something right there. I'm gonna circle it on the screen. Oh no, I can zoom in right there. Got to disconnect that, and then the stock wastegate should come off. So time lapse the wastegate in, as you can see right there. Old one got out. So basically what you want to do is down there, that clip, slide it off, take that off. Then it should be some 10 millimeter bolts right there that you take off from the stock downpipe or stock wastegate. I don't know why I want to keep saying downpipe. Then back this way right there, you will have, let me zoom out, you will have this moon crescent pin washer, whatever you want to call it, on there. You want to pry it off with a flathead. Make sure you keep this, because I've been looking for this for like 10 minutes and couldn't find it, but I found it. Make sure you keep this somewhere, because if you do not, oh yeah, you're screwed, because it's just going to keep down there. It's just going to keep sliding. Fuck. This right here is just going to keep sliding off, so make sure you retain this. But didn't do the spark plugs. The reason why I didn't do the spark plugs is because I wanted to do the wastegate, and the wastegate took up a lot of time. So spark plugs will be done, but it's not going to be done today. I'm gonna just get the wastegate done, get the car flashed, get out, do my data logs, and yeah, send my maps, send the data logs to Ryan. All right, man, so we got everything squared away, and now it's time to do what we always do. It's time to load the tune up, man. So just a quick recap. The reason why it took me longer than expected to do is because I took off the stock downpipe. Cool. I mean, I keep saying downpipe. What the? Nah, but I took off the stock wastegate. Everything was cool. Bam, boom. I go to install. Hold on, let me get this tune running. All right, so that ain't doing this thing. So basically what happened was we took off the stock wastegate. Cool, everything was fine. We was going to put on the aftermarket stock wastegate, and the fucking pump that I had, which is sitting right there, the pump I had with the nozzles wasn't working at the time. So I sat there for like 20-30 minutes trying to fight it, trying to get that bar piece to slide out, but it wasn't working. So I had to go to AutoZone, and shout out to the AutoZone worker, bro. I should have called up there and told him thank you. Hold on, let me go ahead and cut this off. I should have called up there and thanked him, because that nigga looked out. He found me some tubing. I don't know what size tubing it was, but he found me some tubing, and I was able to attach the pump nozzle to the fucking wastegate, and I was able to pull it out. So that's what took me so long. So if you're ever doing this install, make sure you have a reliable source to pump air through the top of the wastegate to bring that rod out. Because if you don't, you're going to face the same thing I faced. Login. Wait. We fucking did that wrong. Basically, what you will want for the job is ratchet with a 10mm socket, and then you will need a, what is this, an 8. So y'all can get a closer picture. So this will be a 10, this is an 8, this is a 10, and this is a 8 right there. Now that we have that off, what you want to do is you want to take these off, and they're being held by a 8mm screw right there, and back there, and you got to take this one off. All right, so now we're taking the spark plugs out, got the ignition coils out of the way, and you know, now we can reach the spark plugs. Yes, sir, man. So it's Friday. Checked my emails, and Ryan has sent me out a map. And here it is. We got it loaded up to the computer, as you can see. 1.1. And yeah, I'm excited to flash this to the car. So guys, I'm at the car. I'm loading it up with some of my stuff because I'm actually going back home to see my parents. But I forgot to show you guys the setup, I think. So this is the setup. I had a bike pump. It came with nozzles. I used that nozzle, and I had to run the AutoZone to get, as you can see, that tube, silicone, or whatever you want to call it, this tube. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. So if you guys are doing the wastegate upgrade on your Mustang, this is the setup I use to help me put air through the wastegate and extend that rod. And here we go. Sure. That did not take long. Just like that, a new revision on the car. I may pick up the camera later on. Well, I will pick up the camera later on because, like I said earlier, I got some runs, some races going on. I got a run with a G37, a run with the 5.0 that you guys seen, and maybe more. So yeah, I'll catch you guys later on. I may do the revision logs off camera just because, you know, y'all already know the deal. You know, flash the car with the map. It's a multi-gear log, you know, and so forth. So I'll catch you guys later, though.
Oh, he's sitting on the hood! He was on the hood, nigga! That nigga was on the hood.
What is going on, guys? So, had a nice little weekend back at home, but now it's time for me to, it's time for me to go back, start my week off right Monday, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I tried to record as much as I could, but yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned for more, guys.